Hey, it's Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures, and this is a bit of a DIY project. This is the DZEES outdoor wireless security camera. This little guy is 49 bucks. You can plug it in outside, it connects wirelessly, and you can basically monitor anything you want, a garage, your house, a driveway, wirelessly. 49 bucks, is this really worth it? Let's unbox it, plug it up, and do a little test and see if this is something I'll use. Okay, if you follow this channel, you know I have a pretty big car collection. I have a commercial building and a few rentals. And I absolutely love having security cameras to check on weather, to check on all sorts of things. And if somebody wanders on the property, I like to know. And this guy, I got intrigued by because of the size of it, the price of it, and it's wireless. It has a siren and a spotlight built into it as well. It's only 49 bucks. I have some pretty expensive cameras that last a couple of years and then they seem to go kaput in the weather. So I'm starting to wonder if I just keep deploying expensive cameras or switch to more affordable cameras like this DZEES smart security camera. Back in the day, you know, I would have a DVR and I would hook them all together and I would just overcomplicate things. These are just kind of like plug in and away you go. So we're gonna unbox this and see what all you get. You shouldn't get a whole lot, honestly. You're gonna get the USB-C. You're gonna get this little guy here and some mounting brackets. And that's pretty much it. The mounting bracket allows you to tilt it and, you know, angle it how you need to. So you can put this on a wall and, you know, you can tilt this up or down and you can tighten it here, and then it has 3 screws. This plastic is plastic. Do not over tighten it, it will break. And if you put these things, like when I put them out at the beach, they get pretty grimy quick, and they give you some anchors. And I don't know if that's like a little reset button, a little reset probe or what. But let's learn more about this real quick. So this is a battery powered camera, and they claim it can last 3 to 5 months. And it's powered off USB-C is how you recharge it. And you have your little recharge port in here. And then the little mount is gonna go on this guy. I'm just kind of loosening this up a little bit. And then your camera is gonna basically mount on this guy like so. Just for the sake of demonstration purposes, I'm gonna just keep it straight up and down. And then, you know, you would effectively have it mounted like so. Now I'm curious if this comes with any charge. So we're gonna figure that out, but it is small. I do like that it's black. I actually prefer black ones other than white ones because white just sticks out. I kind of like the cameras to blend in as much as they possibly can. You can also mount this on the back here. So, you know, if you're doing it like this, you could, or you could mount it here and put it into the wall. So you get lots of different, this is typically how I end up mounting mine, kind of like this. You get lots of different ways to mount it. I'm gonna plug this into a charger real quick, and then all you do is you download the app, you register, you add it via Bluetooth, it connects to your Wi-Fi, and then away you go. Okay, so I have mine plugged in and it's orange, so it is charging. While this is charging, I'm gonna go ahead and download the app. And this thing comes with a 3-year warranty as well, which is fantastic. And I've used some of the warranties with some of these cameras that are manufactured in China, and like it's so easy. They just like, oh yeah, no problem, here's another camera. So let's go ahead and download this app. I'm on Android, so I'll be doing this on Android. Good ratings on the app. I'm pleasantly surprised. 4.6 stars with 100,000 plus downloads. Sometimes these apps are pretty janky and not that great. This one looks to be good based on reviews. So once you create the account, it says congratulations, and you click add new device. And when you do that, you're gonna basically, please long press the power button until the device emits a sound. So battery device is what I would do. So long press the power button, it'll emit a sound, and when you hear it, you go to the next step. Now I'm still letting this charge, but I'm gonna long press the power button. Mine just went to flashing blue. There we go, there's the sound. So you heard the sound. So next step, and then it found the device up here, and then I'm gonna wanna select Wi-Fi. So it found my Wi-Fi, and then I enter my Wi-Fi password. Okay, so I've entered my Wi-Fi password. It is now connecting to the network. This thing continues to make an audible noise.
Connection succeeded.
Ooh, connection succeeded, that easy. New device found, it's registering it to the cloud, it's initializing. Boom. Now I'm gonna install this in my backyard. So I'm gonna call it backyard. And the location will be backyard. And you want to set up locations so you can have different groups. So, you might have like backyard 1, backyard 2, backyard 3. This is all in the backyard group. So it's that quickly. My Wi-Fi signal strength is strong. I actually have an access point out there, which is awesome. So it's gonna have fantastic. I'm gonna run this only on power. I probably will hook it to a solar panel at some point, but I'm curious to see how long the battery will last. Choose an installation location. You wanna get motion detection, adjust the height and angle, mounting the camera, and then you're done. So they say for $6.99 a month, you can have advanced smart push and all this advanced functionality. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna continue without a subscription, and I'm gonna say I do not want rolling cloud storage. You can redeem it anytime. Enable notification. I will want notifications. So I'm saying yes on my phone to enable notifications. And then you're gonna basically, when you log into this app, you can see here, this is the camera, right? You can see kind of right here on my screen. So I'm gonna let this battery fully charge, and then we'll mount it, and I'll show you an actual video of the cameras. Okay, so this thing is charged up to 99%. I went ahead and ordered a solar charger. It was only $12.99 on Amazon, because while I'm gonna mount this, I will need to get on a ladder to get it down. I actually wanted to be up on this pole facing out. And since I'm elevated up on the deck here, I want to put it pretty much right underneath of that little birdhouse, but I can't reach that. So I want to try to have that battery last as long as it can. So let me go grab a ladder. I don't need to use any of the anchors because it's going directly into wood, but let's go ahead and get the camera mounted and see what the video looks like, and go from there. Okay, so the camera's set up. It gives me a really good view. And you can see I have basically pretty much to the slide of the playground all the way over. So to give you an idea of what that means, that's the side of the playground. And then it goes all the way kind of to where that beehive is. Now, I learned something interesting about this camera, which I'll share with you in a moment. But you can see that's the camera up there, and it has a few cool features. Okay, so I think you can, it's so sunny it's hard to show you, but you can see that I'm connected to the camera on my phone out here. One, it has an audible alarm, so you can press audible alarm and it lets out that noise. So I think that's really good if you, you know, if you see an intruder or want to notify something, you can do that. You can also press to speak. And when you do that, it has an intercom, and I'll show you how loud that is. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. So I'm not sure how much you picked up through the intercom. You probably just picked up me saying testing, testing. But you can see maybe on the screen here, if there's not too much glare, which I'm sure there probably is, you can kind of see me walking around, and there's really no latency, which is great. And it really blends in pretty nice up there. I'm at 99% battery, so we'll see how long. The solar panel, unfortunately, the cable is white. It's gonna come out the bottom, and then I'm gonna snake it up and put the solar panel on this side of the pole. I'll probably paint the cable so it blends in a little more. I wish it was black at least, but for whatever reason, it comes in white. And then, of course, as you're doing this, you can record things, and it will record to your cell phone. So I just pressed record here just to be able to demonstrate to you what you can expect from the recording and the quality. This is what it looks like on my GoPro, and I'm gonna pop up what it looks like on the DZEES camera. This is pretty much the view on the GoPro, and right above this is that camera. So it says it does 2K, so we'll see what exactly that means. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording on my phone now. Now, if you remember when I set this up, I did not set it up with a memory stick. And you can see here, even though it detected me, it seems to only store JPEG images. And if you want to store things in the cloud, you have to pay that monthly subscription, or I believe you do have to have like a 128 gigabyte memory stick in it. Because the only way that I got the recording was to actually press record on my phone when I was moving around. It didn't auto record me or anything like that. So I think that's a really important tidbit, that it will give you alerts when things are happening, but it doesn't seem to actually record the video event unless you have that subscription, or I assume a memory stick in it. So that's Jason with jamzDOTnet, Cars, DIY, and Adventures. That's my install of the DZEES Smart Security Camera. Look, it's easy to install. It's 49 bucks. It's, the app seems fine. I haven't noticed any glitches or any issues with the app. I'm disappointed though that it seems like to pay the monthly fee to have videos saved, or I suspect I'm gonna have to put a memory card in, which I'll do, so I can actually save things to the memory card when it detects motion. Because right now it's just doing a little image and saying it detected something without the associated video. So that was a little bit of a downer. I like things just to come ready to go, and I do not like monthly reoccurring subscriptions, period. And I don't pay for that on any of my cameras. I guess there's an exception with the Ring doorbell. There's a yearly fee. I do pay for that. But other than that, none of my other cameras, I have it. So that's what you can expect if you get this guy. I've popped up information throughout the video. There's also information in the description. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. DZEES camera. This is pretty much the view on the GoPro, and right above this is that camera. So because that's 2K, so we'll see what that